Good morning. Good morning, everybody. And that's just how I say it each and every time. No, good morning, everybody. Today has made a week that I have been here in Atlanta. More so Georgia, Norcross. And excuse me, I am sad to say that Saturday last week I lost my first husband. He's 51. We both are. Although he and I had been estranged for some time after our divorce, we have 2 children, a son and a daughter. We were able to come back together and come out as friends. And for those of you who haven't a clue, later, but for those of you who do, we've been through a lot. We went through a lot. A whole lot. But for us to have been able to have an opportunity to come back together again and still be friends was something special. It truly was. He was my first best friend from 6 years old. So I pretty much known him just about all my life. And subsequently, last Saturday, he lost his battle with COVID. It's been so difficult, and I will talk about this a lot more in detail as I get back home and get settled, because like I said, I am here in Norcross, Georgia right now with my daughter and her family, her husband, and their 4 children. Granddaughters 7, 6, 3, and 6 months. My grandson is 3. The other are girls. So, needless to say, I've had my hands full. It has been a ball so far. I don't get to see them very often. So, yeah, it is very special for me, and I'm enjoying every moment of being Graham. Whatever that is, just, in that moment of being Graham. But, it's bittersweet. The COVID thing is a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother issue. And up to a certain point, this week has been wonderfully challenging. And like I said, we'll get into that later. I don't want to make this too long right now. Because this is for me too later. Not only for whomever watches this, if you feel the same way, if you've experienced the same thing. This is not for show. Let me just say that. All the videos, all of my videos that I have made have been real. They've been real. None of them have been for show. They've all been real. So, if my life seems similar, if you've been there, if it seems similar, take something from it and learn. Maybe you see something in my life coming that you might see in yours, and I tell you, I don't know, take something from it. If you've already been there and you already know, and you done been through the whole road of where I'm going, give me some advice. I'm not above it. Here, there, come on with it. I'm not above it. Because every day it's a new day. Hell, I'm 51 years old today. It's August the 29th, I do believe, of 2021. Sunday. If it's not the 29th, I'm so sorry. The 30th, whichever one. It's still 2021. My point is, that this is what it is. This is what it is today. Every day is a new journey for me that I wake up, because I ain't never lived it before. That's all I'm saying. And as I move through talking and journaling through my life, because that's exactly what this is, a journal of and through my life that I can look back on, my children can look on, my grandchildren, and I hope that they take something from it. Oh my God, when Graham got to that, she had this going on, this, that, here, and the other. So she said, watch out for this, that, here, and the other. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Passing the information and getting information to pass. In this race, like passing the baton. I'm still running. This gets emotional sometimes, y'all, because it's not for show, it's real. So, if you feel the need to express yourself, I encourage you to make a video to yourself, your future self. Your past self, however. It's therapeutic. It beats the hell out of sitting here saying I don't have anybody to talk to. Okay. Anyway. Because I'm looking right in the camera right now. And guess who I'm looking at? If don't nobody else put their eyes on this, guess who I'm looking at right now? That's right, baby. I'm looking at me. I sure am. And I'm loving what I see. So, learn to give yourself release. You deserve it. You don't have to post your videos if you don't want to. If you don't have time to sit down and journal, then I kind of feel like this is, you know, a get release. You can do this as many times a day as you want. You know you're going to have to download to something else, right? Because you run out of space. Okay, that part. But you can do it as many times as you want. As many times as you feel like you need to release. And it ain't got to be long. Because you know you don't look at yourself that damn long trying to talk to yourself. Like you lecturing yourself. No. Okay? But I'm going to call it letting you help you. Y'all have to excuse me, the damn mosquitoes. Just something about these legs. Okay? You know, and then the little varicose vein running the family too. So, yeah, you know, they ain't bad, but I can't see a few. Just saying. They are mine. Anyway. As many times as you choose. Give yourself some encouragement throughout the day. Don't just be talking trash to yourself all the time. Don't always come to yourself with no damn problem. You understand? Come to yourself when you're happy. Come to yourself when you done something that you just sure enough want to looking at that. I was like, I'm looking at myself right now, okay? And be like, girl, wait a minute. You know you hit that today. What? Okay then. What? Fellas, y'all too. Yeah. Ain't nobody immune, baby. Get on up in that. And you know how y'all do. Stroke your beard. Yeah, you know, I'm the man. However you gotta get it, baby. Give yourself some encouragement. Don't just... and let me say, that will help you to understand what other people see when you come to them with these same issues that you're coming to yourself with now. I promise you it will. And some of you it'll change. Start making videos, looking at yourself, talking to yourself, telling yourself. Instead of calling such and so on the phone, pick up your damn phone and hit your video button and talk to your damn self. I promise you, after a few of those, you'll see things a little differently in reference to yourself. Maybe help yourself out a whole hell of a lot more, because it kind of gives you an idea of what so-and-so see and hear when you're talking and telling everything to them. I'm not saying don't have your confidant, but what I'm saying is try confiding in yourself first and see how that works for you. Take it to yourself and see. You love to encourage people, but you feel drained, used, neglected. Encourage your damn self. Just like you sit there in somebody else's face and sit there and tell them all those wonderful things and give them all those beautiful attributes. Turn on your damn phone. Hit the video button and say, what's up today, baby? Hey, listen, I got to talk to you for a minute. I got some things I want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching you. And you've been doing some things, girl. What? Let's talk for a minute. Let me go down the little list right quick. We ain't going to be here all day because you know I have things to do. Excuse me. I see, I know some of y'all probably say, girl, that's crazy as hell. Nobody going to do a shit. I bet you going crazy for real. And you probably need to try that. What? Okay, thank you. This is personal. Like I said, you don't have to post them, so ain't nobody got to know your damn business but you. Okay? Who has to know you made a video other than you unless you decide to post it? Like I've decided that I'm going to do with this one. Okay? Anyway. It's about the mind and the fact that, excuse me, you're in control. You are. in control. And when you were grieving and in between something else, because I'm here for my daughter and her children and her family, and they needed me. I packed up my things, packed up my child, because I have a 10-and-a-half-year-old son. Well, he'll be 11 next month, so he passed the half anyway. But, and my baby and I hit the road, and we came down here to help my daughter with her family. I'll have my own issues to deal with when I get back home, to my home. Because it's a delicate situation in dealing with my own grief and my daughter's grief. And at the same time, I really don't have a title for how I feel, and I'm no sense in lying. But I knew I felt some kind of way, and I knew I wanted to express that. And then after I decided I wanted to express it, then I decided I wanted to share it. Because surely if someone else feels this way, they shouldn't feel alone. They shouldn't feel alone. If they hadn't thought about talking to themselves, then maybe they should. I ain't saying go crazy, but if you're going to talk to someone else, include yourself. Why shouldn't you? I tell you, you should hear. It's like reading back your own paper that you've written for an assignment. Listen to what you're saying sometimes. It may make a difference in the decisions that you make. It may make a difference in you. So yes, I am encouraging it. And yes, this has made me feel better this morning. Why? Simply because I felt that I was heard. The expression and the ability to share, those are real human emotions. Not on the list of what everyone else put on there, but y'all understand. So, in the scheme of things, I will say happy Sunday to you, and wish everyone blessedness, whatever that is for you. Peace, whatever that is for you. Joy, whatever that is for you. Love, whatever that is for you. But my best wishes for you in whatever it is that you're looking for. But in the meantime, don't feel alone. You certainly do have someone to talk to. Look at that beautiful you. Okay?